Welcome back everyone, I am Deepak Unyal. In previous tutorial we have discussed how to separate a file into two files and make the code more reusable. So we had a class student and a main function in the same file. So what we did, we copied the main function, or we removed the main function from this file and copied that main function in some another file. And why we did so? Because if this file has a main function, then we can't include this header file into our code, because when we are writing a code that will have a main function, and this main function will also go there. So the file will have two main functions, and a main program or a program can't have two main functions, and that will give us an error. So we discussed this in previous lecture. And one more thing we discussed, that there should be double quotes for the user defined header file and the angular brackets for the standard header files that are defined by C++ compiler. So we have let me show you what happens if I define this header file in what happens if I define this file in double quotes, or try to compile this. Will it give any error? No, this doesn't give any error. So it is perfectly fine whether you define it in double quotes or angular brackets. Second thing, if I try to define this in angular brackets, this will provide us an error. And what that error will be, as I am giving angular brackets, this will the compiler will directly look for this constructor.h in standard library. Well, it will not find this header file, and there will be a fatal error that we are not our compiler is not able to identify this constructor.h, or not able to locate the constructor.h. So just try to run this program, and you see there is an error, fatal error, constructor.h, no such directory or file, and compilation is terminated. So what we have to do, we have to always include the user defined file in double quotes. Now we'll proceed, and what we are going to do in this lecture, we'll be separating this definition and declaration of these functions. And how we can do that? First let us copy these things outside this class. This is done. So what I will do, we'll just keep the prototypes here. So only prototypes will remain here. And now it's looks better that we know all these functions are defined at declared at same point, and we can see, or user can see, which functions are provided by the class. Now one point I have to mention here, that when you are writing a function definition outside the class, we need to mention which class definition it is, or which class function it is. So I will write class name and then double colon, which is scope resolution operator, and that will tell us that this student constructor is of this student class. Similarly for others, I will indent these things properly. So when I write void, I should need to return this return type before the class name. Similarly here, so I will just copy it and paste everywhere. So this is also done. So in this way I am able to separate this implementation from this class definition. Let me run this program and see if it runs successfully or not. And we are able to run this program successfully. but still there is some problem this in this file, and that we will discuss in our next lecture, that how to separate these how to divide this file into two more files, and in that case we will be separating interface from implementation. And that is very beneficial for us. In that way, user will able to see only this thing or this part, and will not know what and how the functions are implemented, and will keep this file private. So we'll discuss these things in our next lecture. If you have any doubt regarding this, please put it in the comments, or you can mail me at theagconcept@gmail.com. Thank you so much.